Hey everybody, how's it going? Current round 4 of season 2 in Roundup Championship, of course, is winding down to a few final hours here. So I got a couple of outstanding limited series to complete. Those are the ones for new cars, since the ones with the featuring ones that feature the old cars, I already own them, so the series will be available even after the round expires, right? Or round, yeah. Um, but the new cars, such as these Miatas, uh, once if I don't win it or if I don't get started on this event within next 11 hours or so, those series will be locked unless I buy the car, which I do not wish to do, since it is more affordable to always try to win these cars through these special events. So in this one, we'll take a look at the classic 1989 Mazda Miata MX-5 NA limited series. I've already posted the one for the 2020 Miata, so this is the sort of a part 2. All right, so for the effort of running through and completing the limited series, you get to win the car itself, which is worth some 60 gold, and the car is featured in uh, one single bonus series called Miata Mastery, and it's a single car bonus series, meaning there is no showcase discount. And the way that currently the game is laid out with the new bonus series, they lock them unless you win the new car anyway. So it's like those uh, showcase discount on new cars really don't apply. But anyway, this one, that's not even an option. So, but at least the car's not terribly expensive, right? Victory point, once again, is I think worth more in this case, since the every limited series pays the same amount of victory points, 5,250 victory points, and that's a decent amount. That's gonna guarantee at least first tier of gold rewards in the round hub rewards, and that's probably gonna be more than the what this series pays out itself. Since the total, yes, we're looking at the total reward of 6 gold and 20,000 racing dollars. So yeah, not very expensive, and nor do they pay out a whole lot. It's a slow car. It's an old car. So, what do you do? So anyway, and as I mentioned in the other new Miata limited series video, as long as you start the event, you will be given full 7 days to complete it, even after the round expires. So just make sure you get started before that happens, right? Anyway, what do we have? Mazda MX-5 NA limited series. Earned the car by 100% completing this special limited series. A truly legendary sports car. The iconic Miata is responsible for almost single-handedly reviving the Roadster. Once again, I feel like this car needs to be a convertible, but no, we're not gonna do that here. All right, so how are we dividing up whopping 6 gold total rewards into 25% completion increment? Well, this is how. First 25% completion gets you a single gold, 2,000 racing dollars. 50% another single gold, 40,000 racing or 4,000 racing dollars. I said 40, yeah, 4. Putting extra zeros in here. 75% completion gets you 2 whole gold, 6,000 racing dollars, and then the 100% completion also gets you the other 2 gold and 8,000 racing dollars. Of course, you get to win the car at that point. So just like the other one, let's use gold so we can take a look at all the events in this series. And yeah, they cut off that instant offer on this series already, day earlier than when I was expecting. So it's not available for me anymore, but that's a-okay. This car's service time is pretty short, like 40 minutes, I think. Yeah, so that's not too bad. 2 ads will do it. Base PR, yes, is, you did see it correct, 0.1. Yeah, that's pretty low, isn't it? 0.1. Yeah, I know. PR requirement to complete this entire whole thing is 5.4 though, so it's pretty low. And here, first 25% completion requires, of course, tier 4, which has PR 1.9. Now, with this car, if you get the stage 1 racing dollar upgrades across the board, here, and that takes 5 minutes only. So even without instant service, perhaps, or instant upgrade offer, you know, this isn't too bad, right? So after you put those upgrades on, you will notice that your PR actually goes up to 2.0, which means you can complete your first 25% completion with racing dollars alone. So that's something new for a new car. As I said, the reward isn't that great. I mean, you win single gold and 2,000 racing dollars, but what might be more useful is 750 victory points, depending on where you are in your progress in the current round. You know what I mean? So I think that might be worth more than the single gold that you get. Anyway, so that's the first 25% completion, and then of course 50% completion you gotta get through tier 7, bare minimum. So that requires PR 2.9. So obviously at that point you do need to spend some gold, namely 46 gold. So that's the second stage upgrade across the board. So yeah, as you can see, engine just 8 gold, and then another 7 for drivetrain. Body's gonna cost another 6. Suspension 7. Next category, exhaust, another 7. Brakes, usually the cheapest one, although every single one of them, they're all single digits, so that's not too bad. So round up stage 2 upgrades, all gold, totaling up to totaling 46 gold. Get your PR up to 3.9, which is obviously enough to get you through tier 7 to claim your 50% completion, and the tier 11 is what you need to get through to claim 75% completion. And as you can see, PR 4.1 is required to get past that, which means you need the stage 3 racing dollar upgrades, at least some of them. So get to the final tier here where they require PR 5.4. Now, in order to reach the PR 5.4, I mean, you can get 3 upgrades across board. They're just racing dollars. But you don't technically need to get engine. You can get the other categories, which is gonna take half an hour to complete. So, you know, doesn't take too long. But anyway, once you get those upgrades done, you will get your PR up to 5.5. So that's obviously more than what's required to complete the series, and we didn't even need to get that stage 3 upgrade on the engine. So 2 on engine and 3 on the remaining categories is what's bare minimum to meet the PR requirement for this event completion. Now, the bonus series, the cars featured in, you're gonna have to put, as always, a few more upgrades. So, in order to 100% complete, because that requires PR 6.8, and basically you need to get, let's see, the upgrade tree is kind of funny on this one. So you got 6 stages on engine. You need to get 5 out of those 6. And then the remaining categories, let's see, you need to max out drivetrain, but you don't need to max out body or suspension, but max out brakes instead, because brakes cheaper upgrade, right? So it's gonna be the upgrade tree of 5, 4, 3, 3, 3, 4, 3, and that's gonna cost you a total of 92 gold. So that's additional 46 gold from after completing this limited series. And then of course you have to spend maybe 64,100 extra racing dollars, totaling 209,800 racing dollars to meet that PR requirement. So all in all, not terribly expensive. And the reward from that series is 49 gold. So, I mean, majority of it, like 75% completion, you'll be able to do without spending that extra upgrades. Just by completing this limited series with a PR 5.5, you're going to be able to claim 75% completion in that series. So, in order to get that final rewards, is it worth spending the rest? Well, depending on your situation. As I always say, if you have patience to wait for upgrade discount, I always say that's the way to go. Make your, in-game currency go a bit further, right? So anyway, those are the numbers. Now, as usual, we'll take a look at the series itself, get a feel for what kind of events to expect. This is a grinder. This is a slow car, dude. So tier 1, we got autocross at Catalunya National, and head-to-head at Porsche Test Track Dynamic Circuit. Once again, all head-to-heads are single lap events. And the cup for tier 1 takes place at the Daytona road course, just a single lapper. Takes us to tier 2, a Hunter at Circuit of the Americas National Circuit. Normally I would say it's a pretty short circuit, but this car is kind of slow, so it may feel like it's a very long event. Speed Snap at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix is the next event, followed by Cup at Berlin, and it's gonna be a 2-lap cup with a PR 1.1 required, so still need some of those stage 1 upgrades. And tier 3, we got autocross at Melbourne, elimination at Silverstone National, and the cup at Catalunya National. 2 laps, PR 1.5 required for that. And tier 4, we got a drag race at Suzuka East, Speed Snap at Circuit of the Americas Club Circuit, and the cup at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix. 2 laps with a PR 1.9 required, which is, as we checked in earlier, below what you can do with racing dollar upgrades alone. So that's a welcome change, although we don't really win that much, but hey, better than nothing, right? Tier 5, Hunter at Berlin Circuit, autocross at Daytona Motorcycle Course, and cup at Dubai Hill Circuit. 4 laps, PR 2.3 required. So obviously this car, both Miatas really are geared more towards the players that are fairly new to the game, more affordable, slower. So you kind of get the mechanics of driving these cars at when things are a little bit easier, right? Because some of the faster cars in the game, as you guys are familiar with the those of you guys that are familiar, can be somewhat unruly, right? Like the likes of, let's say, Lotus Avaya is, I think, one of the more unruly cars because acceleration is so absurdly fast. You forget how fast you're traveling on that one before you run smack into a wall or something. Anyway, I digress. Back on topic here. Tier 6, we got head-to-head Suzuka East, single lapper, speed record at Porsche Test Track on-road circuit. It's a long on-road circuit. And the Cup at Hockenheim National night race, just like the ND version of Mazda MX-5 Limited Series. Lots of night races at Hockenheim. It's going to be a 2-lap Cup, PR 2.6 required. And Tier 7, we got Endurance at Silverstone International, Speed Snap at Catalunya Club, and Cup at Melbourne, 4 laps, PR 2.9 required. And that would be the 75% completion PR requirement, as we checked in earlier. And that takes us to the actual 50% completion tier, Tier 8. We got another drag race, this one at the Brickyard Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course, followed by head-to-head at Nürburgring, short and technical Mühlenbachschleife circuit. It's a morning race. Morning is pretty dark in Germany, it seems. And then we got a Cup at Spa. This is a 2-lap Cup with a PR 3.2 required, so this is gonna feel like a really long race with this car. Tier 9, we got Autocross at Suzuka West, followed by Speed Snap at Daytona Road Course. And the Cup for Tier 9 is going to take place at Laguna Seca Circuit. 3 laps, PR 3.5 required. On to Tier 10, we got Elimination at Circuit of the Americas Club Circuit, followed by Endurance at Red Bull Ring National Circuit, and the Cup at Nürburgring Sprint Circuit. 3 laps, PR 3.8 required. And next, we got Tier 11. Your 75% completion requires you to get through this one. We got Autocross at Silverstone International Circuit, Speed Snap at Monza Junior, and then Cup at Bugatti Circuit. 3 laps, PR 4.1 required. And your actual 75% completion tier, Tier 12, we got head-to-head at Catalunya National, single lap head-to-head race. And then we got elimination at Red Bull Ring Grand Prix, followed by the Cup at Indianapolis Motor Speedway road course. 3-lap Cup with a PR 4.4 required. All right, the final leg, Tier 13, we got Hunter at Dubai Club Circuit. So that's a quick lap, followed by Autocross at Berlin and Cup at Monza Junior course. 6 laps with a PR 4.7 required. And Tier 14, your penultimate tier, we got Speed Snap at Laguna Seca, head-to-head at Bugatti Circuit, another single lapper, followed by the Cup at short on-road circuit of Porsche Test Track. 6 laps, PR 5.0 is what's required. And then the final tier, we got speed record at the Brickyard again, the road course, followed by Hunter at Catalunya Club Circuit, and the final Cup at Circuit of the Americas National Circuit. 4-lap Cup with a PR 5.4 required, which you can reach by getting almost all 3 upgrades except for engine, where you only need 2 for the total cost of 46 gold and some 145,700 racing dollars, something like that. So that will do it for this limited series overview, and as usual, I'll be making my way through this event. I'll be taking my time though, because no 3-hour instant service offer here. So, but I still want to win the car. So So if you're interested, stay tuned. We'll do some racing next. So see you guys there. Take care.